everybody. It's another time to talk football. This is Football Yarn, episode 20. And we've switched dives this time around. Kayomiko has found himself back in the analyst and the punditry seat. Mr. Loco 4 Bullet is here present as usual. And also we've got Idris, the man in the building. So good to have you guys back after almost 7 days break or thereabouts. It's good to talk football. And this is Football Yarn, episode 20. Quickly, let me pick it up from Idris. Idris, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How's everybody doing today?
Oh, we're good. We're good today.
Nice.
Yeah. Ewa is chopping all the money. I don't know where Lekon is chopping the money from.
Now.
Yeah. He's a big guy. Quickly, Idris, let's talk about Kevin De Bruyne. Finally, we couldn't get the chance to talk about this in our episode 19, how he exits as a Manchester City player. What do you have to say to this as a Manchester City faithful?
As a Manchester City player, I would say best of luck to Kevin De Bruyne for his new chapter, though. Some people may take it like he's leaving because he cannot meet up with the pace again, but I just want to remind him that Kevin De Bruyne has 90 major trophies for Manchester United. He scored Manchester City, sorry. Sorry, like he has 90 major trophies for Manchester City. He has scored 108 goals and has 173 assists. And he's a 2-time Footballer of the Year, 2-time Player of the Season. He's also a 2-time English FA Cup winner. He has 6 Premier League titles, 1 Champions League and 1 FIFA World Cup. And he's also a 5-time Cup winner, like 3 times Community Shield. And that is, if you guys rate that trophy, that is what I'm saying.
World Cup, actually.
Yeah, actually, but
all right. Cool.
Alone, I haven't even got to the part that he had, like, not to talk of his international level, what he does internationally, but I would say that they're not making a mistake by letting him go, in the sense that people may think they're making a mistake by letting him go, but they're not making a mistake because he has actually achieved everything at that club. Do you understand? He has Premier League, you name the trophy, so he's not gingered again to win more because he has won it all. So good luck to him. And I wish him best of luck in everything he's doing, but he is not underrated. He's still where he is, and he'll surely pull his weight now. You understand?
Hey, quick one. Can we rank Kevin De Bruyne amidst Manchester City EPL legend or even EPL Hall of Fame? Are we biased if you have Kevin De Bruyne in EPL Hall of Fame?
No, we're not biased. Kevin De Bruyne is a legend. He's a legend. I'll give it to them. I'll give it to, even though they are my rival, I'll give it to them. He tried. He tried. He tried. He did his part. So I wish him absolutely the best of luck in his new chapter. I don't have to be saying too much, but I wish him best of luck. So Natobi.
All right, Ayo, quickly. Kevin De Bruyne bows out from the EPL.
Yeah, that's one of the greatest midfielders in the Premier League history. He's won it all. There's nothing left to win. Yeah, when you're a player and you've won everything, the hunger leaves you. There's nothing to be, there's nothing left to be won at City. So, going to Napoli, his new potential new club. I think, that's the best. That is the best, what's it called? The best move. But I actually thought it was going to be Saudi, but, that's the best move for him.
All right. Ewa, still staying on you. Quickly, let's talk about another person that just bowed out from, his club. We're talking about Carlo Ancelotti, bows out from the job as a Real Madrid manager to, as a new gaffer at the Brazilian, one of the best national football teams we have currently, Brazil. What does it hold for? Because we don't see more of traditional managers like Carlo who say help come to take national team football. Yeah. So what does this hold for Carlo? What should this be like an open door for more traditional managers in the same lineage of Carlo Ancelotti come to take national team football? Sure.
Yeah, I think so. I think this could be some kind of attraction for the likes of Pep, the likes of Jose, because at some point they might look back and be like, what is there to be won at club level? Maybe they should try their hands in the national team job. I thought Carlo must have had offers from some clubs, but looked at it, okay, I've won everything everywhere I've been. apart from maybe Everton and Napoli, Juve, Milan, Chelsea, PSG, and Real Madrid. Brazil is the right job for him. It could be a path for some other great managers to take.
All right, Lincoln, do you think Carlo Ancelotti can adapt to an international rhythms and Copa American pressures? There's World Cup coming, and this is international football. We need definitely different from club football that you might get the time to try different tactics.
As I said earlier,
When did you say it earlier?
I think that was last 3 or 4 episodes ago.
Okay.
I said I don't think Ancelotti is meant to be in the Brazil team because he's a very calm coach. He doesn't like pressure. To me, as I view him, he doesn't like pressure. And that Brazil that he went, he will cry back to he will cry back to coaching again. So because Brazil they have more intensity in there. They are like a fire. And Ancelotti is water, so you can. That mixture is your balance. So, but I wish him well. He has done his worst for us this season. As at Real Madrid, made us cry, made us lose our value, and for first time in a while, 4 or 5 Clasico, we lost everything. And if I say I wish him well, I'm crying. But yeah, I wish him well. He should go.
Idris, just like Nico have said, Carlo Ancelotti known for his calmness, especially tournament calmness. And do you think he might like the flair that Brazilian France crave? I mean, because it's not a dramatic manager like the Jose Mourinho and
If it's anything I can say is that Carlo Ancelotti, he can handle the job. He can. He doesn't lack the flair because if you look at the squad Brazilian players, Brazilian are actually Brazil in whole they are actually blessed with great individual footballers. Mm-hmm. So I think he can just quickly adapt, put in some players in some positions, and I believe he will come through. It may be rough his first 2 games, but I believe he will surely adapt to it. So yeah.
All right, quickly, moving away from Carlo Ancelotti, let us quickly pick it up to another manager that has taken over from where Carlo Ancelotti dropped the baton. We're talking about Xabi Alonso appointment at Bayern. Xabi Alonso appointment at Real Madrid, leaving Bayern Leverkusen. We've talked about how much he has done. He has helped Bayern Leverkusen to win trophies, won the double. Rejected Liverpool and Bayern. But we're talking about Xabi Alonso. Ayo, are we talking about the next great manager? He's calm, he's confident, he's trying out results. Is he working towards that line?
Yeah, I think so. It's got you can't ignore what he did at Bayern Leverkusen. The first season, he went unbeaten. And, he was unbeaten in all competitions until when he lost out to Atalanta in the final. So the second season, so he also won a trophy. You can't ignore all of that. But Madrid is a different, kettle of fish. The pressure is different. The demand is different. What was demanded at Bayer Leverkusen is different from what will be demanded, at Real Madrid. Demand is so different. So I just feel like he's going to adapt based on what he said. He said he might not play the way he played at Leverkusen. The players will determine what system he's going to play. So that obviously has shown that, is going to be flexible. And playing in a club at Real Madrid when you have the bigger stars, they are different from players you had at Bayern Leverkusen. You are going to be in the midst of the Mbappés of this world, the Vinicius of this world, the Rodrigos, the Bellingham, what have you. So he's going to be a bit different. And also, he knows the club. He played at the club. He knows what the club wants. And he obviously has the trust of the president, which is the key factor in all of this. So I think he's going to do a great job. I just have that feeling. It's not based on the fact that he's played at this club, but it's based on the fact that he was also a fan favorite. It was also the fans' favorite. right? The fans loved him when he played. So he's going to have the support of the fans. But results actually, captivate the fans. Yeah. The moment you're not getting the result, the fans will turn against you. So best of luck to him. And also, I hope this marriage doesn't turn from sweet to sour.
Yeah, I hope. Taking it from where I'll quickly bring it down to Idris, and you can share his thoughts on this as well. Idris, just like Ayo said, I was just about tilting my thoughts towards the direction as well. Talking about Xabi Alonso, do you think Alonso Real Madrid appointment is a gamble based on narrative, or a reward for system-driven dominance?
I think it's a reward. In the sense that if you look at what he did for Real Madrid, he's actually one of the best players in Real Madrid. But coach level, I'm not taking anything for him. He did very good at Bayer Leverkusen. Well, this is La Liga. It's like this third toughest leagues in the whole history of football. You cannot go. You have likes of you struggling with like Getafe. Do you understand? So it's a gamble because Bayer Leverkusen and Madrid are two different things. I don't think he can actually. I think he can keep up with the name, but at the same time, I don't think he can also keep up with the name, because if he fails to deliver in his first 3 games max, trust me, next thing we're going to be seeing out there is Xabi Alonso out. The fans cannot be, you can never please the fans. But good luck to him, and we'll see how it goes. But for me, it's a gamble.
Lekon, Real Leverkusen side with Xabi Alonso went unbeaten in the league. Do you think he can repeat this feat at Real Madrid as well?
As a Real Madrid fan, I love Real Madrid.
Lekon, when you turn Real Madrid fan?
I love Real Madrid. That's why I thought.
Lekon, I beg.
Now Shaw fan.
I
Love
Real Madrid.
He dey support everybody.
So
excluding Arsenal.
you see, as Real Madrid, okay. Let me redirect. Let me redirect as a Real Madrid supporter. You understand? So yeah, it's a good one for them. Good one for Real Madrid, because our previous coach made us lose our for Clasico and it's paying till now. So it's a good one for them. But I don't see any reason why they will go for Alonso. He has not won anything. He won something at Leverkusen. He cannot just come to Madrid that has money legacy and just come and saying that you are a champion. One coach like that at Man United was saying that I'm a champion. Came to Premier League and they are flogging him, back and forth. So but I wish him well. But me personally, I don't see him winning anything. I think he will be sacked at the middle of the season, because he's a middle average. What's the adjective for coach? He's not meant for a bigger club like Madrid. I don't know why they went for him. Thank you.
You think Xabi Alonso is average? A coach that won the league unbeaten at the expense of Bayern.
You said your own, I said my own.
Bundesliga, La Liga, you can't compare this.
No. But he's in a league. He won the league in a league that has a certain Bayern that, we've seen teams win the league.
I don't know. I just feel like people.
We've seen teams win the league. Yeah. We've seen of course Dortmund, they won the league back to back under Jurgen Klopp, but it wasn't unbeaten. Dortmund don't even Bayer Leverkusen don't even have the financial strength like Dortmund, and he went on to beat everybody and to won the league unbeaten, obviously.
Okay.
So you think a coach like that is a nobody?
Okay, let me ask you this question. Out of Spanish league and Bundesliga, which is more competitive?
Which is more competitive?
Yeah.
Obviously the Spanish league.
So you can't tell me that one tractor league that you are playing as a Bundesliga
just because he went undefeated.
He went undefeated because he raked everybody at this.
I'm not saying.
So
no, you're the one. You
have the likes of Getafe. You are struggling with Getafe.
I felt like.
Barcelona's game. They struggled with Getafe.
Anybody can beat anybody.
No.
I felt like you guys, you guys were condescending. The moment Lekon said, Xabi Alonso He's nobody.
He's what Leko said now.
That's what you, according to you, that's what you said. He's a nobody. Yeah, nobody can go on to win the league unbeaten. Can't go on to become a Real Madrid manager.
What do you do? It's more of a. It's not a reward thing. It's more of a reward thing
because he played.
He played.
See, I don't think he can pull his weight at Madrid.
Yeah.
I'm not going against him.
You're
not taking the fact he did good at Leverkusen, but if you are coming to Real Madrid, you have to be able to go with the critics. You have to be able to keep up with that name.
I'm very sure.
You have to also know that I'm not here to play. I'm here to bring in trophies, win banks.
Now I'm going to ask you now.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you now. What did you feel? What was your thought when Real Madrid gave Zidane the job?
Zidane was a very good manager.
At where?
He did.
At where?
See, that's the same thing I'm saying.
Where did he coach?
No, chill. That's the same thing I'm saying.
Where did he coach? That's the first question.
He coached the under 21 now. He coached the Madrid Castilla team.
That is his Castilla. He's not coached a first team club. He coached. It's like you coming from another 20 team.
Experience
and you becoming
experience.
Okay,
I quite understand where you're coming from. That
are you
Xabi Alonso has a proven record and elite CV. But what Idris and Lekon are trying to their own angle to this case.
No, I'm not saying
they're trying to say that it's different. That
I'm not saying it's before. When I started, when you asked me the question,
I said something. Coming to a club like Real Madrid, they just think like because it's a Galactico. I mean, so when
you asked, I said something. I said it's a different. Madrid is different kettle of fish. The demands are different. But I'm not gonna listen to you guys and say Xabi Alonso is a nobody. Come on now. That's so harsh. I mean, that's so condescending. Honestly,
I didn't say he's a nobody.
That's what you said.
I didn't say he's a nobody. I said average. Me too. Don't come here and say you're a champion. You're not a champion. That's what they Amorim did.
Wait.
And what was? Fumbled. He fumbled, man.
I will still stick to what I'm saying. You cannot compare.
Amorim is coming from a league that is not top 5 in the world.
That's what I'm also saying.
Xabi Alonso is coming from a league.
Liga and La Liga.
Xabi Alonso, this same Bundesliga, as you guys are trying to rubbish. Right? This same Bundesliga, Bayern have beaten Barca 8-1. 8-2. They've beaten them 7. This is about you think the Bundesliga is not good. It's not a good enough league. We've seen teams from Bundesliga batter teams in La Liga. So I'm not gonna sit here and you guys try to rubbish what Xabi Alonso has done. Madrid is a different club. The pressure is different, but it's coming. Come on now, you're gonna. I'm very sure if we're having this conversation, if it was Zidane before he did the 3-peat. If we had this conversation, okay, is the Zidane the right guy? I'm very sure you guys would have rubbished Zidane.
See, I'm not trying to rubbish anybody. I'm not trying, but I'm just saying that.
But
I've not seen anything that I've done. You've not done anything.
He hasn't made a name for himself.
It's more of a reward.
Okay. Are you saying he's not earned the job?
No, he hasn't earned the job.
How?
Yes, he hasn't earned the job. He says that. I'll still stick to what I'm saying always because you've done little at Bayer Leverkusen. You went undefeated. Bayern Munich is the only toughest team there, and Dortmund to some extent.
And you faced a coach that has more caliber, and you folded.
See,
he folded.
Now he's look on. He's going now. See, he's going like
against
the coach of,
what's his name? So coach Fenerbahce. What's his name? Mourinho.
Jose.
You folded now. When you I guess when you are playing.
That was his first season.
That was the first.
You always lose games. Even the Alex Ferguson.
Guys, quickly.
Even the Alex Ferguson
Ayo.
to Pep twice. So are you going to tell me Fergie is not one of the best managers in this?
Quickly, let's move away from that. Same in the limelight. We've had Ancelotti exit from the La Liga. We don't have era of managers like Fergie, like Wenger, stay long in club. I don't think we've had, apart from Diego Simeone, should be the longest serving manager right now. So are we seeing the end of era of iconic long time managers? apart from Guardiola that has spent up to like 5 years now at Man City.
Or maybe David Moyes coming back, but then
No, David Moyes. Diego Simeone is still the longest long-term manager.
Yeah.
We haven't. Apart from them, we had Wenger spent almost like more than
20 years.
20 years plus.
22 years.
Fergie spent, his own managerial career. So, is that we don't have, part of the transition we have in the bigger picture in this 21st century football is that we don't have long-term player committed.
Long-term coaches.
Yeah, long-term coaches. And it seems as if players too, apart from players that play for mid-tables, once player play 5 years, I don't think, apart from Jamie Vardy, that played for, what's it called? That played for Leicester City or True. If you look at the top 5 clubs, top five clubs, we've not had players that spent his whole footballing career in one club.
If I want to answer that question, I would say it's the fact that managers are scared of what the next
of long-term commitments.
Yes, and what the next season is going to bring. They are scared of what the next season is going to bring. See, if you look at Napoli now, this Anthony that won the Scudetto for them, he's saying he's going to leave, but because I would say he's leaving because he's not sure that these players will be able to meet up with what he's going to do next season. Because see, the same thing with the EPL this season, we didn't expect Bournemouth to pull their weight. We didn't expect Nottingham Forest to pull their weight. Teams are like almost relegated, but they pull their weight back. So I would say managers are scared for a long time culture because they rather leave with their head held up high than leave by being pushed out. Do you understand? So they rather leave knowing they've won something and they've cemented their name in history that after I won this with the old Napoli this. So they rather leave with their held up high than rather leave than when they are pushing them out, because that alone can be a dent alone on a manager's image. Do you understand? So managers are scared of a long-time commitment in the sense that they are scared of what the next season is going to bring.
Yeah, that's true. I will just say, apart from Wenger, that did not win anything at Arsenal.
Wenger didn't win anything.
Lekon, you need to take back your statement.
The manager that went unbeaten in the Premier League.
Lekon,
that won 3 titles.
Who you know way out like Wenger. 203, 204 invisible.
Wait. You are in the club for more than 20 years. How many years you was in club for more than 20 years and you won like 3 trophies and you are saying you are in
3 La Ligue, 3 Premier Leagues. He won about 4 FA Cups.
See, as I was saying, my people, just follow me.
I think you need to take back your statement and say he won something. Maybe not up to what you expected.
Not to our standard. Let me see that.
Your standard? Who created our standard?
Our standard. So I would say managers are not like committed to a long time this thing with club again, because even clubs too are not like one person, like I'm not like committed to one coach. Like let's say like Chelsea now, because we should do anything now to sack you anyhow. So you know. So I think those times, those days, I think clubs, president of clubs or clubs, they put more this thing in. Okay, for this maybe 5 years or 7 years, you be the one to be our leader and manage coaches. But now it's not like that again. So it's different. And then what Uji said is exactly as Klopp now, he left Liverpool. I'll say like that time that he left Liverpool was the right time for him to leave Liverpool. I think that was the same thing that Guardiola's supposed to do now. He's supposed to leave Man City now, but and I don't know why he left his wife and married Man City.
You always have a way to chip in one or two matters.
Why? Well, there's no longer loyalty in football. Back then there was nothing. Maybe it wasn't common, but there was really nothing like sporting directors. It was the managers, the likes of Wenger, the likes of Fergie calling the shots. They went for every player they wanted. The kind of power sporting directors withhold now was nothing compared to back then. It was more of the managers.
Do we have sporting directors doing Wenger's?
We did. They did, of course, but they didn't have this much power, unlike now. So, and the loyalty, there's no longer loyalty. Our managers now, they tend to aim higher. All about them, you are at Everton, you want to stay long. You don't want to, you don't want to move from one club to another. And then now, I feel like there's much more pressure on managers to deliver. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Now, clubs don't want to commit so much contract to managers now based on maybe financial reasons too. You see the highest being given to manager now, probably 3, 2, or even sometimes a year contract. So I think it's about loyalty. There's no longer loyalty between managers and clubs anymore. It's either you get the job done or you leave.
All right, it's either you get the job done and you leave. Talking about longest serving manager, I guess the current longest serving manager we have is, apart from in the EPL, is Manchester City, Pep Guardiola, appointed 2016. Next year, we make it 10 years.
10 years?
Yes.
It's 10 years already.
Appointed 2016.
Man!
Until this is 2025. So next year is making. So just like what Ayo said, but maybe managers are not getting enough.
Oh, that one crazy.
Quickly, Ayo, before we draw the parting shot, you want to quickly bring us up to speed. What is happening in what's it called? Yeah, the under-20 competition. Talking about that, we've had the longest serving manager in English football currently at Arrogate Town. He has managed Arrogate Town since 2009, overseeing the clubs from non-league. So he's been there for almost 15 years now. Simon Weaver. But apart from that, we've not had managers in top clubs that has had longevity of that. I will quickly bring us up to the under-20.
Yeah, talking about the under-20 World Cup, our beloved under-20 team, they are in Group F. But let me start from Group A. The Group A, there's Chile, there's New Zealand, there's Japan, and there's Egypt. Group B, they have Korea Republic, there's Ukraine, there's Paraguay, there's Panama. In Group C, there's Brazil, there's Mexico, there's Morocco, and Spain. In Group D, there's Italy, Australia, Cuba, and Argentina. In Group E, we have the United States, we have New Caledonia, we have France, we have South Africa. And in Group F, where our beloved under-20 team is, we have Colombia, we have Saudi Arabia, we have Norway, and of course we have Nigeria.
All right. So how's been the guys' preparation so far for this?
Yeah, the preparation has been good, but hopefully the most important thing is I just hope that there's no form of distraction, because that has always been the problem. There's no funding, there's this, there's that, flight issues, this and that. That has always been the problem.
One issue.
Since the start of football in Nigeria. So hopefully it is not. This will not be in the conversation. By the time we are talking again, we'll be talking about how the under-20 won the World Cup. That should be the conversation. So, and there won't be any unpaid salaries and all. So the preparation has been good so far. There's not been any negative news or energy coming from the.
Ayo, do you see us qualifying in this group? We are with Colombia, Saudi, Norway. Do you see us qualifying in this group?
Yes. I think so.
I'm hopeful.
Yeah, I think so, because looking at the group, we look like
we are in with Colombia.
Yeah, we are in the same group with Colombia, Saudi Arabia, and Norway.
Saudi money.
So you have a huge chance qualifying from this group, unless we take things for granted. We win our first 2 games and we've qualified. So we have a huge chance qualifying. We are not. This is not a group of death. I feel like the only team that can give us maybe a little bit of problem should be Colombia. Yeah. But you never know. It's football.
Saudi under-20.
Yeah, that's what I
also very good.
Yeah, because I know those guys don't they pump money for football now.
With the kind of money we they get, you could see players. But I look and think it's either going to be either Colombia or Saudi that's going to give us one. But I pray that under-20s make it and we can actually see some shuffles in the senior team.
We don't start this prayer.
Do you understand? We'll just see some mad shuffles in the senior team.
And we hope, hopefully there will not be, any form of calculation. Bringing out calculators, okay, if you beat this one.
So and we have a good record when it comes to these under 20 tournaments.
Actually, yes.
Where the only problem we have is when it gets to the Super Eagles. And hopefully, and what I've been clamoring is continuity. I hope we get to see these guys, transit into into the senior team. Nobody say next year we'll be talking about that guy will not even know where he did again. You get the point. Yeah. We remember the days of the Stanley Okoros, the Manuel. Remember that tournament was it 2009 or 2008 when Switzerland beat us? It was held in Nigeria back then. So hopefully we get to see these guys again competing, and of course competing at the highest level, not just competing. So I hope that is the case.
I wish them luck. I don't know.
We see.
I I've given up on when anything that concerns this thing. As I just say point I would just say I wish them.
You're no longer patriotic.
I'm not a supporter of Nigeria.
All right, guys, that's our package for Football Yarn episode 20. So good to have you listening, and please don't forget to always support the family, like, share, and make sure you do follow. Your comments are welcome, your opinion are welcome. This is Football Yarn, and we promises to be back again with episode 21. So many thanks to the guys for being on board, for keeping this consistency. Always. All right, now.
So celebrate too. Now, 20 episode.
Yeah, we got something for our listeners. The one I quite felt the word fans is expensive. Yeah. So all right, that's our package.
Supporters.
Yeah, for our supporters.
We got something in lock for them.
All right. Okay, that's our package. This is Football Yarn episode 20. Now football with the yarn, we know the what?
Needs for you.